here.
Sure, go ahead.
I so one PD array that I've struggled a lot to find consistently has been the IOFEDs. And recently in one of your videos, you did mention where we can kind of expect breakaway gaps, right? Especially when we're leaving from a PD array. I've noticed something that you have kind of taught us is if you find a fair value gap that's going to turn into an inversion, you want to, let's say for a bullish if you're trading in a dealing range and you're expecting the inversion fair value to kind of act as a bullish PD array, you wanna see price go above it, come back down, and then repel away from it. And then if there's another fair value gap that forms after it, you can pretty much use it to go towards another higher liquidity level. I've noticed by studying that particular fair value gap that forms right after tapping that inversion fair value gap, is that usually it leaves a portion open. And after that video that you made, it kind of opened my eyes a little bit. And I wanted to get an opportunity to kind of ask you, is there anything else that you would uh, be willing to share with us on where we can kind of find these IOFEDs more often than not? Anything other than maybe when we're leaving a higher time frame PD array when we're studying a lower time frame?
When we leave a period of time distortion where part of the day we just go into like sideways consolidation and a large event news would come out. For instance, we can go into the first 30 minutes of trading and say there's a large impact news driver coming out at 10 o'clock. We might have a wonderful pre-session up to around 9 o'clock, and then between 9 o'clock and a few minutes before 10, it just may be just ugly. You don't want to touch it. It's just barcoding. And then right before the 10 o'clock news, there's a separation from that. And it's the first imbalance that leaves. That many times can act as a precursor for institutional or for entry trend. And you run the risk of it being wrong and then getting stopped out. But when you do, if it does stop out, then you're going to just change the direction. And it many times will be just you take a burn in reverse and you run back to a pool of liquidity that was formed during the opening range. But everything else, apart from what I've already said, what you've mentioned, is enough on that in that regards.